Megan is running late to work and wants to know how fast her coffee glass is filling up to see if she has enough time to make coffee before she has to go save lives. Her favorite glass is a 4-inch diameter, and her coffee maker releases coffee and fills the cup with 3 cubic inches of coffee per second. With these conditions, how fast is the height of her coffee in her favorite glass rising, and how long will it take to fill up if the glass is 6 inches tall?
So, we need to use a formula that includes all the components that we're given, which is diameter. We're given 4 inches is our diameter, but we need radius. So in order to get radius from diameter, you divide by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2 inches. Next, we're given the inches cubed per second of the coffee dripping into our glass. Next, we're trying to find the dH/dt, the change in height over time. So we use the formula V equals pi r squared h. The next step is to plug in our constants, which would only be radius. This is because the radius of a cylinder is constant throughout.
V equals pi r squared, and r squared would be 2 squared, since 2 is our radius, and h. Next, we take the derivative of the equation to get dv over dt equals 4 pi dH dt. Now we substitute what we're given, which is dV dt. So 3 inches cubed per second equals 4 pi dH dt. Now we want to get dH dt by itself, so we divide by 4 pi to both sides. Now dH dt equals 3 over 4 pi inches per second when the radius equals 2 inches.
So the second part to this problem is how many seconds until h equals 6, which is how tall the cup is. So we found out in the previous part of the problem that dH/dt, the change in height over time, is 3 over 4 pi inches per second. And we want to know how many inches per second until h equals 6. So we do 3 over 4 pi inches per second times x equals 6, the height. Now you can just divide by 3 over 4 pi, but I'm just going to multiply it out. 4 pi over 3 times 4 pi over 3, that crosses. And then x equals 24 pi over 3, which simplifies to 8 pi. So it takes 8 pi seconds for h to equal 6 for the cup to fill up.
It was hot. I don't want to change it.
No.
It's really hot.
Oh, it's overflowing now.
Not knowing how to make coffee.